shows up though. Hey Joan, thanks for showing up at short notice. And hey Sindusks and Meh. I'm sorry this is such short notice. I actually wasn't going to stream tonight because I'm in a little bit of a funky I woke up in a super funky mood. But I want to kind of get some consistency. So for that reason I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do it. So let me just set up a poll while we're waiting for some people to join. How many national finals will there be this year? 25 or less? 26? 27? 28 or more? Start poll. It might be a little bit smaller today because I haven't advertised it. Hey Japka. Nice cat you got there. We'll just maybe wait 5 minutes to give people a chance to arrive. Can I change that light around actually because it's shining on the fridge. Let's move. Okay. Hey Janro. Working last Tuesday. What do you work as? If you want to say, you don't have to say. Hi mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes, but never mind. We all have our faults. Wiley, honestly, I'm kind of excited to see what Bulgaria has. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about Bulgaria and Romania today. Let's see how the poll is going. 25 or less, 14%, 26, 36%, 27, 23%. I think. So just a little bit about that question I asked. Last season we had 26. We had 26 national finals. We're losing Belgian Eurosong, so that's 25. I think we're also losing Ireland Eurosong, so that brings it down to 24. But then we're getting Moldova and Bulgaria and Romania, so it looks like 27. So let's see. Ooh, San Marino released their Junior Eurovision song. It's surprisingly good. I just reacted to Poland and I did another one. What was it? Montenegro. So I'll do San Marino. That's cool that it's good. They might actually get a good result. Although they're not going to have any televote. My best guess is 26 because we had a slightly abnormal high amount last year. And with more countries in general, I guess 26 is justified. Yeah, 26 makes sense. Maybe 27 if... Are Romania doing a national final? I think they said they were. Do I think North Macedonia or Monaco will return? I noticed a pattern that we were getting a new country announced every workday. So we had one on Thursday, one on Friday, one on Monday. So I think if we were going to get another one announced, it would probably have been today, and it didn't. So it makes me believe that maybe it's finished with the returning countries. But of those two, I would say North Macedonia is more likely. Obviously, because it's more recent. Supermarket manager. I used to work in the supermarket. It's a tough job. What's my favorite entry for Junior Eurovision so far? I think France. And they just got drawn second last again. I think France are just allergic to losing Junior Eurovision. They just don't know how to do it. Hey Vi, I hope your city is going well. I like your Pikachu. What do I think about Dora? Do I want Baby Lasagna to go back to Dora? If he's got something good, yeah. I wouldn't want him to win just by brand recognition alone. Like if he comes back, I want it to be because he's got a good package. Yeah, this is a problem. Upset with the lack of continuity on Belgium Eurosong. This is a problem. Alternating between the two broadcasters is there's no continuity for Belgian songwriters. So that's an issue. Okay, let's have a look at the poll. 26. Most people think 26. So we'll end that one. Okay, let's catch up. So just to introduce this episode, if you weren't here last week. So we're just going to go through some of the national finals. Wait, did I tell people on my Patreon? Let me just check. Yes, I did. We're going to get to the national finals and just talk about whether we're hyped for them or not. And we're going to start with Chef Saka from Germany. So let me just make a poll for you to vote in. So we're voting, so Chef Saka, Germany. S is the best, C is the worst. So A, B, C, and there you go, the poll's open. So Chef Saka is kind of messy. They just keep changing it all the time. There's no consistency. Last year we had, what's his face? What's that guy called? That demon who wouldn't leave us alone. I forgot his name. Stefan Robb. He's not going to be there. I'm sure he's going to be fiddling around in the background, but he's not fiddling to the same extent. But yes, we don't know what the format is. It's just like, there's no continuity whatsoever. So my hype is maybe, I think B or C. The songs are, there's usually one or two decent songs. I'd say maybe B, because I like Bodine's song recently and I like Bala last year. So it's not like it's a total hopeless. We're losing our share song. Well, submissions aren't open. So I don't know how you're going to fill up a national final if there's no submissions open yet. And we're in November. So if they are going to do our share song, they need to do it really quickly. So excited for Ethnikos Telikos. So many famous Greek people have sent in songs and 264 submissions. 264 is a pretty decent number. That's roughly the same amount that Czechia had. Let's check the results for Germany. Oh my God. Okay, it's currently a tie, 44%, so we'll let it roll out a little bit more. If it's still a tie, I'll be the deciding person. Which artist do I want to see on Dora? I'd like to see Luka Nizetic. I don't think he'll come back again because he was just in it last year. I'd like to see Nipple People, but with a better song, like less flat song. So, hey Alex. Okay, 10 minutes is better than no minutes. The songs were good, the format was messy. I assume you're talking about Chef Saka. Another country will be making a return to Eurovision in 2 weeks. Is that speculation or do you have insider knowledge? Okay, we have the results from Germany. S tier, 5%. I love the optimism. A tier, 5%. B tier, 47%. It keeps changing. It was B tier. Let's just put it B tier. Wait, let it change one more time and then I'm going to end the poll. Somebody vote and then I'm going to end. I'm just waiting on one more person, or maybe I'll be the deciding vote. Someone, okay. I'm ending the poll. It's C tier. Sorry, Germany. Let me see how I interact with this. Interact. So Chef Saka goes into the bottom tier. Oh my gosh. With the song, with the other ones that don't exist. Okay. Next one is, let me see. Is that Ethnikos Telikos? Yes. Okay. Let me go. Ethnikos. Let me just update the graphics quickly. Ethnikos Telikos, and that's from Greece. Okay, and let me just open the poll for you again. Starting a poll. Greece, Ethnikos Tel, and S is the best. Then A. I wish this would be more automated. B and C. Start poll. Okay, so oh hey Jay. Sorry for no notice. Sorry for everyone for no notice. I woke up this morning super funky. You know when you have a weird dream and then you can't get out of the funk? I was like that all day and I was like, I can't stream. And then I was like, F it, I'll probably feel better if I do it. Anyway, Ethnikos Telikos, they're making it bigger. It's going to have 2 semifinals now. We know that Evangelia is going to be there. My issue with Ethnikos Telikos last year was the show was so unwatchable because we had like an hour of faffing around at the start. And then the actual song part was good. And then it was just messy. No, Jay, don't worry. We've only ranked Chef Saka. it got the lowest ranking. So, would have liked to see Slovakia final come back tonight. But yeah, like that's crazy to me that Slovakia didn't come back when they can walk. They can walk to the frickin' arena if they just got good enough boots. Hey Sarah. Yes, I did see that. Kyron Pelez submitted a song to Greece. She's the lady who writes the songs for Israel. So yeah, I think Ostelikos, I'm pretty excited. I would put this as an A. I don't think it deserves S status yet because we've only had one edition, which was good, but it could be so much better. It's just not that top tier of organization or structure for me yet. Adam would love to see Evangelia sing for Greece. It'd be good follow-up to I've forgotten from Asteramata. Like, what a cool I assume Evangelia would do something kind of upbeat and dancey, which would be cool. It'd be like a cool contrast. And then especially when you factor in Marina Sadi as well, that's like 3 epic ladies in a row. They have a lot of Greece usually is represented by a woman. The thing with Slovakia is it's never happening as long as Fico is there to be homophobic and sabotage the public broadcaster. Yeah, I remember when Fico was elected, people saying to me, it's over, it's not happening. I hated the Ethnic Kostelika show. It was so miserable. Yeah. It was really, really long. Barb still hasn't released Sirens. Okay, that's weird. Let me see, what's the results for Greece? We have 11% at S tier, 39% at A tier, 48% at B tier. So it's getting a B. I would agree with that, actually. Let's end that poll. I think that's pretty fair. They kind of need to prove themselves a little bit more before they get best tier. So I'm putting that in B tier now. And who's next? Songva Kepning. Oh yes, Diva. Oh my god. Songva Kepning. Songva Kepning is... I don't want to influence you. I'll let you vote before I start talking about it. Songva Kepning. I probably spelt that wrong. Let me just open up the poll. Start the poll. Iceland. Songva. Let's just call it Songva, babe, just to make my life a little bit easier. Option. Let's go B and C. Okay, voting on Songva Kepning is open. So in case you don't know, Songva Kepning usually has 10 songs. It's 5 and 5. They don't have the golden final anymore. They got rid of that. I don't know, Songva Kepning last year, they got a good winner, but the rest of it was just so not great. I felt like Iceland won in such a good period between 2019, 2021, and 22. Those 4 years where they qualified and then Hop 3 came top 10 and Dottie came 4th and would have been top 3 in 2020. And now I feel like they're kind of gone a little bit. So, ooh, yes. I'm also excited for Vibes Interval. Ooh, Jay's going. I thought you were going to the Moldova national final. You're affording all these national finals. I fear Asteramata was a fluke. One thing I'll say about that is Greece are living in the top 12. I think they've been there for the last 5 years, haven't they? Apart from 23. Hey, Danilius. Glad you could make it. Will Bulgaria be holding a national final for their comeback? I think so. Haven't we heard some rumors saying that they've got one? They haven't before. I think their last one was 2002. Sources tell me. So I don't even know what to expect if we do get it. If it'll be spicier, messier, God knows what it could be like. I just hope we see Barislav Minilov back. The results are always super random. The winners have been ALR. What's ALR? Alark. But other fan favorites don't even make the final. Oh, you're talking about Songva Kepning. Okay. Yeah. Where's this? Wait. Oh, I didn't start the poll. Sorry. I did click it. I don't know why I didn't process. Sorry, Iceland poll is opened. I didn't click the button correctly. That's my fault. It kind of sucks that I can't vote in the polls. It doesn't. YouTube always does this. It doesn't let you vote in your own polls. Like, my opinion doesn't matter. Mark my words, Turkey is returning. I don't think they're returning while Erdogan is there. Erdogan's might have one more term left. So, like, I don't know how you get over the Erdogan thing. Oh, wow. This is very solidly B tier. 60% voting for that so far. Let's get a couple more votes in. So yeah, I'm excited for Songva Kepning. I don't know. I just want Iceland to get top 10 again and be competitive to win. I'd love Hot 3 to come back. I thought that was so. That's the type of thing I want to see from Iceland. I want to see something edgy and different and risky. I don't want freaking Icelandic love from above on a glacier. It's just not gonna work. Like, what was that song? Scared of Heights? That was terrible. Like, I think they should have withdrawn that year and kept the money. Samba Kepning is fun to watch, but the songs are, well, they're songs at least. That's true. They are technically songs. It's like not the best compliment. I love listening to Icelandic in Samba Kepning. Yeah. Icelandic sounds like a fairy. Natala tatala. It's got that beautiful, dancey, smooth sound. I love Samba Kepning. It's an A for me. I think I probably agree. I would put this a B. I think in previous years I would have put this as an A. But just the fact that recently the overall quality has not been amazing. Like when the songs come out, I'm not rushing to review this. My review's usually a little bit late because the hype isn't there. And if we're ranking hype, for me it's a B. Okay. I agree with you guys. This got 54% B tier. So let me plop it in. Plop is probably not the best word. B tier. There we go. Okay, next up, disclaimer. Sanremo is not a national final. Oh my god. Sanremo is not a national final, but we're going to include it anyway. It is a rich and historical cultural music festival that is far superior to everything else in the world. But for the sake of this show, we're just gonna call it a national final. Okay, let's read some of the comments. We're waiting for Italy votes. Iceland is so hit or miss, I feel. Yes. Wild Wild West would have been interesting. Yes, it would have been. They should have chosen Wild Wild West. And my understanding is there could have been something that affected that result in the golden final. There's a problem with golden finals. Unfortunately, Hot Theory's lead singer left in 2022. So they have a new guy who's a good vocalist, but the music hasn't been as good. Okay, so that's not happening. Hey Myra, voting in Sangha is too limited by small population. A few fans of one artist can get them through ahead of quality songs, aka Burgo. Then they need to open the voting to international fans. Get the international fans in to help to bulk out the numbers. That makes sense. Like Iceland is only 365,000 people. Get the international fans involved. That's what we're here for. We're here to help. Okay, we're moving on to Sanremo now. Sanremo is too long. Yes, like 0 lies detected. It's too long. But it's not for us. It's not a national final. It's a cultural music festival. It's too bad it had it for me. Yes, the classic Sanremo song is ballads. There's typical male ballads, typical female ballads. They are a staple. 2024 was so good that 25 kind of fell flat in comparison. My favorite year was the one with Rancore, Eden. I think that was 22. There was one year that was really good. I had like 10 songs I listened to. Sanremo was very good every other year. 22, 24 were good, and then 23, 25 were forgettable. So if the pattern continues, we've got a bop factory coming up. God. Sanremo is a great one-night final with 5 nights. That is perfect. That's a perfect summary. It's too long and it's in Italian. That's my biggest issue. If I spoke Italian, maybe I could get into it. But I feel like it's the type of show that you're meant to sit with your family and watch and endure. I think you're meant to endure Sanremo, which is not the best way to speak about it. This year's Sanremo was a bit of a flop compared to last year. Agreed. I think I had 0 downloads this year. I just didn't. No, I downloaded Lucio Corsi. That's it. Just the winner. I'm not excited for Sanremo at all. It's too boring. All the winners, although all the winners are always good. This is my other slight issue with Sanremo, is that I feel there's certain people who are eligible to be in the top and others who just aren't. That very rarely bucks a trend. Like there's so much name recognition and respect that needs to go into the results. I just don't know. Yeah, it feels there's a huge bias there. And we know that women struggle to do well. Sanremo is too much for me. It's a marathon. It's 5 marathons, actually. Um, this will be the first Eurovision Bulgaria, Croatia, and Ukraine participate on Austrian soil. I love random facts like that. Okay, let's look at the results of San Remo. We are looking at A tier. Okay, that's pretty good. 43%. Let's end the poll and put them in the right place. So let's go San Remo. Boop, boop, boop. Into, oh, no, not A tier. I didn't do that. Okay, next up, who's that? Which one is this? This one here. Is that Supernova? I can't see what it says. I think that's Supernova. Let me just change the thing. Supernova, Latvia. I'm like, the graphic you can see on screen is what I can see. It's really tiny. So I'm having to guess a little bit. Okay, let's go Latvia. Supernova. I think you probably know what my score is going to be for this. IBC. Okay, Latvia poll is up. So my thoughts on Latvia, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but the last 2 years have been amazing, but I also don't want to go into it with crazy expectations because then I'm going to be disappointed. I really hope that the quality continues. It doesn't have to be as good as last year. I just want like a pattern of quality to emerge. I want this to be a permanent thing that it's good, as opposed to just like a lucky couple of years. That's my pitch on Supernova. For me, Supernova is S tier. I'm crazy hyped for it, but I'm also aware of the fact that I might be disappointed. San Remo Success results left a bad taste in my mouth last year. It's every year for me. It's like what happened to Medan and also what happened to Georgia. It's just, it's too difficult for women. Supernova lateral raises. Yes, I don't understand the reference, but I like lateral raises. Supernova was amazing. Super awesome this year in terms of song quality. Tepat, Koba, and Greta. I want to see Greta back. She just had her baby. Does she want to dance? Does she want to come back if she's just had a baby? Supernova was strong this year for my taste. Yeah, it's got a very niche appeal. It's very indie. There's lots of Latvian sensuality to it. Supernova needs to, yes, 100% this comment. Supernova needs to change how they announce the winner. It is so messy. It's like high school best costume prize. We need a proper announcement for the winner being announced. Yeah, it's so confusing. I 100% agree. Let's write them a letter because boo. Boo bringing people up on stage and just being like, saying stuff in Latvian and then you don't know, are they announcing third place or second place? Like, are they announcing Miss Congeniality? I don't know what's happening. Just not a great awareness of having an international audience. S tier since 2024. I hope that Vestules, yes, they had a song called Kur. Still waiting for them to come back, and it is S tier. I'm ending the poll now because I want that result. So no, it was very comfortably S tier, so we're gonna leave it there. Okay, next up, I think that's Luxembourg Song Contest. Look at me testing my logo knowledge. Lux Song Contest. I'm not gonna put in the country because you can guess from the name. And then let's go poll. Lux Song Contest S. I wish it would auto populate with the last question. Okay, so Luxembourg poll going up. So Luxembourg, we're having 8 songs, no semifinals, 1 returning artist, Lizak. I don't know who's producing it this year. The first year was produced by Israel. The second year was produced by Ukraine, maybe? Ukraine definitely did their staging in Basel. I don't know if they also did the national final staging. I think they did. So if anyone knows who's doing the production this year, please leave it down below. I'm still listening to like 5 songs from the last Supernova. They're doing something right, yeah. I still listen to Monster and Zeltz and a couple more, I think. Bang by the Light comes up every once in a while. Luxembourg need to ditch the AI lyrics. I didn't realize I had that, but yes, do that anyway. The Luxembourg Song Contest is fun to watch, but the songs are ass. their butt cheeks, apparently, for the most part. I liked 2 of the songs last year. No, I liked 3 of them. I liked the Gambler song and obviously Laura Thorne. And I also liked Mana. So 3 out of 8 is pretty good. But it's pretty basic pop music. Luxembourg Songwriter is also queen of using a trillion languages. 0 lies detected. Maybe we'll get something in Luxembourgish. First year was great. Second one was meh. I think the first one... I think I preferred last year over the first year, honestly. Yeah, I did. I thought the first year was a bit... If you're talking about Luxembourg Song Contest. Ramtight is a great gym song. It is. I love when he comes in with the ad-libs at the end. I'm not going to do them here, but he's got these like angelic ad-libs at the end of the song. I'm only excited for the Luxembourg Song Contest because I want to see if they keep their 100% qualification streak. Yes, that is actually kind of spicy. And who else? Bulgaria don't have one, no. I'm just thinking if Monaco did come back, they would have a streak as well to protect. I love the songs, but I didn't like the live. I think that's partly due to the artists. Some of the artists were just maybe a little bit lacking in experience. Okay, let's look at the results. This has got 10% S tier, 27% A, 51% B, and 12% C. So this is going to finish as a B tier national final. Interact, B tier, here. We need to do a vote as well for, maybe we'll do that in the 3rd episode. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we going to do 10? Let me see. I'll have to see how I'm going for time because I need to go to the game. Okay, next one is, I think that's Malta Song Contest. Ooh, that's easy. I only need to change the Malta part. Okay, I'm putting up the poll now. Malta Song Contest. S, A, B, C. Start poll. Okay, so we're talking about Malta now. Monaco wouldn't. They failed to qualify in 4, 5, 6. Oh yes, good trivia. So yes, they've got no record to protect. One of the artists in LEC this year does quicker songs in Luxembourg, so I'm going to assume that's what she's doing. Okay, I'd like something a little bit different from Luxembourg. Monaco, God. Monaco does have a record, but it's 100%. Okay. So the new storyline is, can Monaco qualify? They haven't got a record since 2008. They have got one from before that. Surely it has to be a different staging team from National Final to Basel. One team understood Laura Thorne's story. The National Final team did not. So do we know, maybe someone already said it, did Ukraine, did they do the staging for the National Final? I don't remember. Okay, anyway, moving on to Malta. I think Malta are doing super great with what they have. Agreed. I just want to meet Matt Black again. Oh my goodness. Maybe you can meet him on one of the apps. I would love Malta if Christy Spiteri won next year. I would assume she's coming back, just based on the fact that Maltese artists come back repeatedly, and she came second, didn't she? I think she'd want to keep up the momentum. I loved Heaven Sent and listened to that a lot. However, the ads, I have to knock something off for the watchability. Okay, that's true. They put like, you're trying to watch it and there's like butter and stuff on the screen. It kind of kills the mood a little bit. I still listen to Juno. I remember Juno, actually. I can't remember who sang it, but I remember the song. Heaven Sent and Aziza. It was Aziz. Yes, I remember his song had a weird title. And also Can't. So they did something right. What could get Montenegro back into the final again after 11 years? Well, they're in Junior Eurovision, so maybe they'll get more experience and have better staging. I think maybe not going for ballad will help. Not one of the apps very well. I don't know how else you can meet him. Go to a meet and greet. Kieran wants Cantera to come back. I would guess they kind of didn't. Did they come third? I think they underwhelmed a little bit because there was quite a bit of hype. The song was a bit repetitive, I remember. I remember seeing the staging and just being like, I don't know, it was just too static. I remember saying that on Twitter and I got killed for it. Loved the 2025 MAC, but I don't have my hopes up unless Christy is back. They need to take, hey Leo, they need to take the good things from last year and build on that. Keep trying to make MEC a little bit cooler. Keep it fun. Ooh, hey Alex Basmati from Eurovision. Malta Song Contest is too big for being Malta. Okay, what are the results of Malta? S tier we got 7%, A tier we got 55, B tier we got 32, and C tier we got 7. We're ending the poll. Malta Song Contest is A tier hype. That is spicy. Was not expecting that. I think I would put it as a B, because I'm not convinced yet that last year wasn't like just a good year. I need a bit more consistency before I'm going to buy in that Malta can do that repeatedly. It's Alex Baza. This place is full of celebrities. Okay, next up is Monte Song. Let's go Monte Song. So Monte Song. And let me start the poll for that. Monte Song. Let's go S. Boom, boom. A, B, and C. Start poll. Okay, I'd like a song 100% in Maltese from Malta. I would be up for that. The thing is, Malta actually speak Maltese, so it's not a gimmick. So yeah, they totally could sing in Maltese, and it would make sense. Okay, so moving on to Monte Song, I'm excited for Baryak, so am I. Baryak's song titles are so cool. Last year was Dva Cvrka. I don't know what this means. Minerva, I know. Minerva's obviously a god. Casanova, that's Hera Bjork, not Hera Bjork. What's her name again? Hera Diva? Oh god. Dulce Hera. With Casanova 91. Oh my god, the community is gonna go crazy, especially if it's like a techno bop. If they do I'm hyped because of Balkan Ballads. If Casanova 91 is like a turbo folk bop, the community is gonna go crazy. Yeah, Dulce Harry mother. There's gonna be so many mothers. Let's see. We need more songs in Montenegrin. I'd be okay with that. I was actually very excited for Monte Song. I can't wait to see what Baryak have. Monte Song is the first national final of the year, so I'm super excited if Montenegro can bring something good. Yeah, I hope they can just keep up from last year. Do you know what? I don't mind if Monte Song is sugar. I was going to say that S-H-I-T. As long as there's one good song. I want them to qualify. So actually, I'll take 15 piles of crap and 1 pile of diamonds. Repeat. I can't wait for Monte Song. It's actually a fun watch once it gets going. My one worry about Monte Song is Eurofans spamming the vote and Dulce Hera landsliding. It's possible, but in my opinion, for that to happen, it would mean everything else would have to be bad. So, and you know, the thing is, if Eurofans are going to spam the Monte Song vote, you would hope that they'll also spam the semi-final televote as well. So I don't mind if they do that as long as they follow it up with semi-final spamming as well. Fun idea, but she was bad luck. But she's had a year of drama lessons, so she's ready. I swear Monte Song is like 80% of the same genre. Yeah, it's a certain sign. Oh, it's fine. It's harmless. Monte Song is harmless. Azerbaijan seem to have lost the successful magic they used to have. They haven't done well in televoting since 21. Yeah, they won't do a national final though. They don't usually do internal selection. Dolby Doshli didn't deserve to end up last in the semi, even though she had the voice crack in the semi. Like, really unfortunate she had the voice crack. She's one of the most solid vocalists. So it's just like very unrepresentative of her talent. So I really feel for her. But the crack didn't change anything. The song was just not televody enough. I love Eurovision and will be disappointed and furious if Israel participates and Ireland and others that join Ireland in the boycott don't. Yeah, like I do hope that the countries who are threatening to boycott do it though, because I think they need to make a statement. Let's see the scores for Monte Song. Oh my god, this is really close. So we have 22 on S tier, 20% on A tier, 35% B, and 23% C. That is really, really, really close. Like give it up to, let's just stick with the numbers. We'll put it as a B. So let me put this into a B tier. B, B, B. Oh my God, are we running out of space? No, that's A, B here. Okay. Next up is that Melodi Grand Prix? Yeah, it is. Next up is Melodi Grand Prix for Norway. Melodi Grand Prix. Is there a D in Grand Prix? Melodi Grand Prix. And we're gonna go here, Norway. I'll just write, no, I'll write the name in because some people might get confused. Melodi Grand Prix. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, start poll. Okay. I don't know how many more we're gonna do now because my voice is starting to go, girl. Let me move that over so you can see what it says. Okay, Melodi Grand Prix. I don't think we're getting semi-finals. I just hope it's better than last year. Last year was bad. This is a perennial S tier for me, but I'm actually going to say A this year because I thought last year was just so bad. I don't know what the hell happened. So yes, I'm less hyped than I was. I can't see a world where Israel is still allowed to participate, and I'm choosing to stay optimistic about the delicious prospect of having an Israel-free 70th anniversary with 40 countries. Yeah, like the choice is basically, it's an either or. They either have the 70th anniversary without Israel or without Netherlands, Ireland, Slovenia, Spain. So you got to pick one. I don't think everyone's going to be there. It's not my glasses. It's because the screen is tiny. The box is really small. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Vienna Calling. I don't have a graphic for it. By the way, these are the graphics from last year. So we might have to add them on at the end. Maybe we might have to do another episode. How many have we done? Because we might be getting up to like 30. Okay, MGP. MGP is usually pretty good, but this year was a flop. Agreed. MGP 23 was really good. Alessandra Umami Tsunami, which had Kyle in it, and Yone. But Cutting the Semis was terrible, and 2025 had one good song. I agree. I used to love the MGP semi-finals, and then they cut them because of budgets. They were so much fun to do. They had like 4 song semi-finals, and one person would go through, and they had all these goofy battle rounds, and it was messy, but it was like a highlight of my 21, 22, 23 seasons. I was rushing home from work to catch the MGP semis in 24. So was I. I remember watching it on the way home from the gym. MGP is usually one of my faves, but last year it did not interest me at all. Lighter was a bop. Same opinion as me. We had Lighter, and then the rest just didn't do it for me whatsoever. Adam, I love your random comments, Adam. This will be 40 years since Iceland and 20 years since Armenia made their Eurovision debuts, and both still waiting for their first wins. Okay. So Iceland joined in 86. Yes, that's correct. They joined in 86. And Armenia joined in 2006. Oh, cute. I like that stat. I read somewhere that 2/3 of submissions for Vienna Calling were in German, Austrian dialect. I'm excited. Yes. Cool, because German National Final doesn't usually have songs in German. So maybe Austria are going to do it instead. I never did really get the MGP hype, and I have zero expectations after the mess that was last year. Bobby Sox disappointed, unfortunately. Yes, I thought they were. Oh, I don't know. The song was just... Are you talking about the song? I agree. I didn't think the song was particularly good. I don't know why they came back with something so... Did they win? Was that the anniversary of them winning? They won in 85 or 86. I can't remember. No, they won in 80 because 86 was Belgium. So they won in 85. So that's why they came back. It was like an anniversary madoodle. You'd think they could come back with something stronger. Do I think Georgia will withdraw? No. I just think they'll do another propaganda song. Norway were so lucky that Lighter was in this year. Otherwise, they were almost certainly an NQ. 100% agree. Okay, let's go and check how this is doing. So we have 20% on S tier, 35% on A tier. I'm going to close it there because I agree. I think this is A tier. I think the fact that it's been good for so many years, they merit that, even though the last contest wasn't great. How do I see how long it's been going on for? Okay, we'll do a couple more. I get so tired when I'm streaming. I don't know why. Okay. Wait, how do I look at the next one? Let me interact with this. The next one is... it's Poland. The next one is Poland. We'll do a couple more. Poland. What's the name of Poland's national final again? Let's just call it Poland national final. Oh my god. And start a poll. Poland national final. S tier. Do we even know if this is happening? Have they confirmed? Yes, they have confirmed. It's on Valentine's Day, isn't it? Okay, maybe this is the last one because my voice is starting to go. I'm such a low energy. I'm such a low endurance streamer. Cardio, yeah. I need more cardio. Or I need a co-host as well, so the co-host can say some stuff and I can just like relax. I'll look at getting a co-host. Let's look through some of these comments. Jay wants Moorland back. Yes, I like Moorland. I just want Norway to qualify. One good song is enough for me. I don't know. I want a couple more songs from MGP because it's kind of like my main place I get songs from. MGP needs Mia to come back. I don't remember her. I hope we in Germany will send something in German, if nothing else. Could be. Well, Bala was German and did well, so any worries that I couldn't do well those worries are gotten rid of. I heard somewhere a lot of Norwegian artists aren't hot about Israel participating and are turned off from submitting a song. Plus, NRK has been kind of dodgy, which doesn't help. Okay, so not great for MGP. Anyway, we're on to Poland now. We're talking about Poland. Let me go down. Based on last year's Poland national final, it makes me optimistic for their future. Yeah, I have a protein shake. I have some protein. Let me drink some of this. I have my smoothie concoction with lots of delicious, healthy things in it. Lusterka was so good, like insanely good. If it wasn't for Shh and Poison Cake, the best song of the season for me. I can definitely see how those three songs are kind of connected. They're a little bit dark sounding. 100% televote is so interesting. Let's see if they keep that up. I think they should. I just don't trust Polish juries yet. I don't trust TVP yet. So I agree. I personally didn't like Lusterka or Gaia. Okay. Who was third? Dominic Dudek, probably. He'll probably be back. Poland just needs to let their public choose songs for the foreseeable future. Agree. I think for Poland, 100% televote. Leave it at that. Did I hear about Poland's Tommy Cash submitting a song? Yes, I did. It's in like a schoolroom or something. I don't remember his name, but I did see it. I haven't listened to it because I might do a reaction to it. I might wait though, because I think it's probably going to be in the national final. So maybe I should wait until I do my review. Start doing vocal warm-ups. They're not just for singers. Yeah, I think a co-host is easy. Just get a co-host. They did confirm it's going to be 100% televote. Okay, I like that. I had a guy when it won, but it was in my top 5 at the end. Lusterka probably would have been in my top 2. I'd like to see Lusterka back. What is it? Svaka by Nikos. I have an inkling feeling Dominic Dudek will back. I don't think Dominic will stop until he's dead. I think he wants to be in it so bad. My favorite part last year was Dominic. I would be really surprised if he doesn't do Eurovision at some point. I would think so too. Didn't he do that show that was like super rigged where it was like a mini Eurovision in the summer and Polish people could vote for Poland? It was like, girl, what are you doing? Okay, results of Poland. S tier 23. A tier 47, not 47, 42, B tier 22, and C tier 14. We're stopping that there. Let me see if I can interact with this. It's kind of funky looking. So, wait, what was that? Was it A tier? Yeah, A tier. Okay, so we'll put it there. Okay, that's pretty good for Poland. Okay, I think we've got enough to do one more episode. Let me just count how many we've got left. We've got San Marino, PZE, we've got Emma from Slovenia, Benidorm Fest, Mel Fest. There's one more there that I don't recognize. I think that's Vidbeer. And then we also have Bulgaria, Romania, and Moldova. So I think that's good. We'll leave the last 9 for the last episode, because then we've kind of done like 9 per episode. So we'll do that in episode 3. So we're not going to rate anymore, but I'll go through a couple of the comments before we finish. So 95% televote, 5% jury. That's like the opposite of Romania. Remember Romania did that show one time where it was like 1/7 televote and 6/7 jury. Really, really strange. Ethnikos Telekos production procurement was released, and they are asking for LED floors and background, custom back graphics with scoreboard, as well as English and French live commentators. Oh my god. Where did they get all the money for that? Tempo was also great. I don't remember. I think that's a Poland national song you're talking about. I think I remember that song. It was kind of like, didn't it have like religious stuff in it at the start? Will Jan ever come back? I really like Gladiator and I need a break. I think he would come back when he was confident that the show was like super fair. Maybe he's too big now. Has he gotten too big? Dominic Dudek is a new Marcus Riva. Yes, he is. You know, Marcus has submitted a song to Supernova every single year since, I think, 2014. I hope the song quality has improved in both the Romanian and Moldovan selections. I hope so too. I hope there's just like slightly better format. I wouldn't be surprised if Jan never wants to hear about the Polish national flag. Yeah, he was probably just like, F this. The whole thing must have been an absolute nightmare for him. Thoughts on the returning countries? Like, I get why some people... I think some of the conspiracy theories are a little bit much. I think it's normal that more countries are going to come back for the anniversary, so it doesn't seem that fishy to me. Some people think it's super fishy. I don't think this means it's harder to get rid of Israel. I just don't think Romania and Bulgaria makes up for Spain, Netherlands, Ireland. I just don't think that's enough of it. I think it's still going to be a PR disaster if those 4 countries are out. So I disagree. I still think that the vote could go against Israel in December. But yeah, there's lots of conspiracy theories on Twitter right now about who's funding it. I don't know if I buy it yet. Catching my live streams is like trying to catch Banksy's dropping a mural. Oh god. Hopefully they don't get desecrated as quickly. Bangladesh national final, when is it? Hopefully soon. We can continue dreaming. I don't think any of the returnees have anything to do with Israel. I think it's just a coincidence. I think so too. It's a 40th edition. We always have countries potentially returning. This is like what we talk about all the time. I don't think this is that odd. And I don't think the timing is odd either. Like, if you were going to announce it, November is the time to announce it. So, I don't know. Maybe something fishy is going on, but I don't think it's, like, obviously fishy. Holding out for that meeting in December. I hope we get good news for it. Okay, so we're pretty much caught up on all the questions. Thank you, everyone, for part 2. I'm sorry, again, I didn't advertise this very loudly. I woke up funky this morning and I wasn't going to stream, but I decided to do it last minute. Everything going to plan. We'll meet again next Tuesday. I will try and advertise it better. Hopefully I don't get into a weird mood. And you can have more notice of when this is going to happen. But yeah, we'll do the last 9 or so countries that we have left to do rank. So thank you, everyone, for coming. And hopefully see you in the next one. Hopefully next week. Bye.